Okay, this is a short video to show you how to get around the Mashauri program. So once you get into mashauricourses.org, and be careful, it's mashauri-courses.org because there are other Mashauri sites, you should see this page and you need to log in. So top right hand corner, log in, enter either your username or your email, whichever you prefer. Add in the password you used when you registered and log in. You'll then see the same screen, but in the top right hand corner you'll see your name. And if you scroll down, you'll see a little bit talking about Mashauri, why we exist, what we do, benefits. Then you get into the programs, and there's various programs, but near the very top you'll find the False Bay poster and pitch competition. And the way you get into that program once you're registered is either clicking directly on there, or you'll see if you go to the top right hand corner, click on your name, it says dashboard. I'm just going to have a look at that. You enter your dashboard, and under your dashboard you'll have all the courses for which you're registered, which in your case would probably just be one. So I could get into False Bay poster and pitch through the dashboard, or I'm going to click on Mashauri, that big red block takes you back to the home again, or go directly to the program. So let's click on the program and open it. And that's what you see. You'll have various sections. There's a help forum. The dark black blocks are different sections with different lessons or activities underneath, and you can just scroll down and see problem, opportunity, solution, market, and so forth. And each one of these icons represents some sort of activity or some type of lesson, and I'll go into that in a moment. First, I want to show you a little bit about navigation around the site, and there's a number of ways you can do this. One, if you look where my mouse is, you'll see what we call breadcrumbs, and at any one stage you can click here and you'll go backwards and forwards. Secondly, let's get into a particular program, any particular activity. In this case, we'll look at the introduction. Click on there, and that takes you into a video. And you'll see now the breadcrumbs have expanded. You can see home, poster and pitch, introduction, and you can simply move back by clicking on that. Secondly, this little menu item at the top here will open your sidebar. When you have that, you will see False Bay poster and pitch, and there are all the different sections, and you can just leap to a section by clicking on one of those areas. And lastly, if you are in one of these areas, we'll go back to the introduction. You scroll down to the bottom of the screen and you can see you can either go to the next lesson or go backwards. So that's the main ways you navigate around the program. If you feel this screen is too small, you can simply close off this sidebar by clicking on the three lines here. And the little yellow icon generally means it's an activity. If you see this icon, it is a file. In this case, it's an Excel or a Google Sheets file. And you'll see each of these areas has names. And under most sections, there's something called deep dive, and that's really where we give you some more detail about the particular issue, in this case, problem opportunity. These items are not compulsory. You don't have to do them, but if you are interested in learning more about entrepreneurship and more about that particular topic, I would really recommend that you go into those deep dives and just see what it's all about. Mostly they're not very long. There might be a video or text, and you will find it interesting, and it's really to give you a little more detail and depth. What I do want to show you is one example of downloading a file. If you click on this particular template, you can see my file leapt into my the bottom of my page. Basically, you'll find any downloads in your download section on your computer. If we open that file, you will see the file will appear on your computer. In the case of Google files like Google Sheets and Google Docs, if you want to use the template, which you need to do, you have to go to File, Make a Copy, and then put whatever name you want to put in there, maybe my version or something, and file it where you want to file it. The reason you do this is because what you're seeing initially is the master copy. You obviously can't overwrite that. Once again, in the overall menu, you might see a little icon saying course blocks. If you click on that, it'll show you your course progress. The green is what you've completed and the blue is what you still have to complete. There's a little icon here that looks like a chat item. That's exactly what it is. If you open that, you can see all the messages you've received. If you want to send a new message, you click on that and it asks who you want to send it to, and you can just start typing a name and the name will appear. If you click on that, you can then send a message. So that's where you send and receive messages to other people on the program or perhaps to your mentors. Lastly, your profile. So you can see there's no photograph here. If I click on the profile, it says dashboard profile preferences. Click on profile, and this sort of has what you've got. It tells you about where you are, where you're staying. You need to fill that in by, if you edit profile, you then have the option to fill in further details, change your email address, write a brief description about yourself, say where you're based. You can put your picture in there by just dragging a file where this blue arrow is, and you can add other things like additional names, university, organization. Once you've done that, you update your profile, and it will then automatically update. And then when people see your name, if you've uploaded a photograph, they can see you and they can find out a bit more about you as well.